Ready, ready. 60, Pittsburgh.
59. Hey,
Blue dark corkers, blue dark corkers.
Watch twist. Watch
Set hut. Ready.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Slam, slam, slam. Check three, check three.
Ready, go.
Off play action. Love. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Ready. 66. Bullet high. Hot.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Let's get it.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Ready. Go.
From the gun, Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. This from 42 yards out. And Rosas puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
Let's go, defense.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Shift.
Here we go, 46.
On 1st and 10, Prescott going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Breida.
Run and run it.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's it. 58, boys, 58.
We're going to 56.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
47. 47.
36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Prescott Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from a yard out. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Come on, set. Get the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Carson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
55, ready. 55. Tight dog.
Hey, switch gears.
Back to throw. Love under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Carson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
59, Mike to 59. Push him back.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Prescott off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
3 down.
Hey, kill.
58, boys, 58.
There we go, kill, 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott throwing right, and that's complete. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Prescott now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Prescott now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott.
Don't get nervous.
Ebron caught left side.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing, Prescott, and he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They only get 5 out of that quick slam, but that's good enough for a first. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
That'll be complete to Breida. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
58's the mic.
Then we're going to 53.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Tackles.
Go, get out there.
58's mic.
Let's go, baby. We need turnovers. Let's get that ball.
3rd and long for Prescott. It's complete to Diggs. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is a
do that? I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Deion Jones came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Love. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
58.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
All day, baby. Let's get this.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
58, somebody. 58.
Prescott on 1st down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
47.
58, right away.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They run again with Carson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
On first down, here's Breida.
Let's go. Come on.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Let's go, baby.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the block, motion, pop, pop, pop.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You better be afraid of me.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
Quarterback, D-line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
I got it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Slam, slam.
Back, back.
58, boys, 58, 58.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. He got 29 yards that time on 1st down. It's Carson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Heavy, heavy.
Off the play fake. Love going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
You know why this team?
Ready, go.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game, now his 2nd TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
The Charger drive about to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and Diggs has it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. Stephon Diggs, 70 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Ravens take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Second and 6.
Throwing here, Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Today's final score.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them, because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.